As Luna and Ryker set off from their base on the barren planet Zythra, the distant stars shimmered ominously in the void. Upon entering the ship, Luna exclaimed, "I can't believe we have to go to Nova Colony. The plague is raging there." Ryker grunted as he adjusted his gear. "It's our only chance. The archives say there might be a rare plant there that can counteract the infection." As they approached Nova Colony, a warning alarm pinged. Luna's eyes widened. "What's happening?" "It's a blockade," Ryker shouted, grabbing the controls. "Hang on." Luna steadied herself and declared, "We have to find another way in." Ryker scanned the control panel frantically. "There's an old maintenance hatch I can try. It's risky, but—" "Do it! We don't have time!" she urged, her heart racing. With a deep breath, Ryker engaged the emergency hatch release. "Here goes nothing." They plunged into the corridor, urgency fueling their movements. Luna shouted, "Watch out for the security drones." "I see one," Ryker yelled, ducking to the side as a drone zipped past. "We have to split up," Luna advised urgently. "I'll head to the botanical lab." "Just be careful. I'll meet you at the rendezvous point," Ryker responded, concern lacing his voice. As they parted ways, Luna sprinted towards the lab. "I must find that plant," she murmured to herself. Reaching the lab, she gasped at the chaos around her. What happened here? She wondered aloud. Scanning the room, Luna spotted a low humming sound. "There!" She pointed to a console revealing a still active recording. As she pressed the play button, a frantic voice echoed through the lab. "The spores are spreading. We've lost contact with the outside." Luna's heart sank as she realized the gravity of the situation. "I need to find the genetic samples," she whispered urgently. Just then, the silence shattered as a drone crashed through the lab window. "No!" she screamed. Recovering quickly, she murmured, "I have to be stronger than this." Luna darted towards the storeroom next, her heartbeat echoing in her ears. The samples must be stored there. As she reached the storeroom, her breath caught. Various glass vials were scattered around, some emitting a faint glow. "These could be it," she gasped, picking one up. But before she could celebrate, Ryker's voice crackled through her communicator. "Luna, are you there?" "Yes, I'm here," she whispered, heart racing. "I found samples, but they might be compromised." "Bring them to me. We can analyze them together," Ryker urged, his concern evident. "I will. Just be careful. There may be more drones," she replied, glancing nervously around the storeroom. As she prepared to leave, an explosion rocked the building, sending her sprawling. "Ryker!" she screamed as feedback filled her ear. Pain coursed through her. "I can't give up," she gasped, pushing herself up. Luna, recovering from the explosion, scans the lab while applying a Medigel to her injuries. Meanwhile, Ryker navigates the maintenance tunnels, listening to the quiet hum of machinery as he approaches a control room. Back in the lab, Luna kicks aside debris and finds a terminal still operational, hoping to access vital information. Ryker bursts into the control room, seeing monitors flashing data about the plague and a live feed of the colony. Luna secures the vials and suddenly hears a commotion outside the lab, realizing she's not alone. Ryker, piecing together the data, sees a transmission from the colony's leader, warning of escalating dangers. Determined, Luna decides to escape before the chaos gets worse, but the door is locked tight. Ryker, realizing they are running out of time, starts manually overriding the control panel to unlock the facility. Luna continues to struggle with the door, her heart racing as she hears voices approaching. Ryker finally succeeds in unlocking the system, and the door opens just in time for him to spot Luna's plight. "We need to get out of here," Ryker shouts, gesturing for Luna to follow as they dash into the hallway. They sprint down the corridor, but suddenly a group of infected colonists blocks their path, eyes wild with fear. "We can't turn back," Luna exclaims, looking for a way around the infected crowd. Ryker grips Luna's shoulder, whispering, "We have to stay calm. Let's find another way." Spotting a vent, Luna points, saying, "There, we can crawl through there to get past them." They scramble towards the vent, but the sound of shuffling feet grows louder as the infected draw nearer. "Quick, I'll go first," Ryker insists, diving into the tight space. Luna hesitates, then follows Ryker into the vent, her heart pounding with every shuddering movement. As they move through the vent, Ryker hears soft groans outside, increasing their anxiety. "Do you think they can get in here?" Luna whispers, her voice barely audible over the growing noise outside. "I don't know, but we can't stay here long," Ryker responds, inching further ahead. They reach a section of the vent that opens into a larger room. Ryker peeks through the grate, assessing the situation. "Looks like the med bay. Maybe they have more of those vials," Ryker suggests, trying to remain hopeful. Luna nods, saying, "Let's move quickly. We can't afford to draw their attention." Luna and Ryker stealthily enter the med bay, where the lights flicker ominously, and supplies are scattered across the floor. Ryker scans the room and spots a cabinet filled with medical supplies. Luna rushes to the cabinet while Ryker stands guard, listening for any signs of danger. Luna finds a series of glowing vials, her heart racing with hope. Suddenly, a loud thud echoes from behind them, sending shivers down their spines. Ryker urges Luna to hurry as the noise grows closer. Luna grabs the vials and shoves them into her bag, determined to escape. They hear voices approaching, forcing them to act quickly. Ryker swiftly looks for an exit, his eyes darting around the room. Finding a side door, Ryker motions for Luna to follow him. They slip through the side door into a dim hallway filled with shadows. In the hallway, they hear the cries of infected colonists growing louder. Luna looks at Ryker with determination, ready to face whatever comes next. Ryker checks his gear, ensuring they are prepared for an encounter. They begin to navigate the flickering hallways, keeping low to avoid detection. Suddenly, a loud crash erupts from the end of the hallway, startling them. Ryker exchanges a glance with Luna. Their resolve strengthens. They press on, moving swiftly through the twisting, darkened corridors. They come across a door labeled Containment, stopping to assess the situation. Ryker suggests they investigate the room, hoping to find more information. Luna nods, feeling a surge of adrenaline as they prepare to open the door. They manage to bypass the lock, pushing the door open slowly to avoid making noise. Peering inside, they see rows of containment units filled with strange specimens. Luna approaches a unit displaying a plant similar to the one they seek. Ryker points out the strange glowing patterns on the plant, concerned about the risks. Luna carefully examines the plant, focusing on its potential for a cure. Suddenly, a warning alarm blares, breaking the silence and startling them. Luna and Ryker exchange a panicked look, realizing they must hurry. They decide to extract the plant, aware of the risks involved. As the plant is released, a cloud of gas escapes, enveloping them. As the gas dissipated, Luna quickly realized that the plant they'd extracted was not their target. Just then, Ryker shouted, urging her to escape before the room sealed completely. They sprayed through the hallways, guided by the flashing emergency lights. Luna shouts to Ryker, "We need to find another way out!" as they dodge debris and corpses. As they round a corner, they find themselves face to face with a locked exit. "I can hack this," Ryker insists, pulling out his tools. Ryker hurriedly works on the lock, beads of sweat forming on his brow. Come on," he murmurs anxiously, while Luna keeps watch. With a satisfying beep, the lock clicks open. "Yes," Ryker exclaims, pushing the door open. "Let's move," he beckons. As they step through, they find themselves in a vast cargo bay filled with crates and supplies. Luna scans for anything useful. "We need to find that cure," she insists. They instinctively crouch as shuffling footsteps echo from the corridor they just exited. "We have to be quiet," Luna whispers. Moments later, they hear a commotion outside. Muffled voices shouting, "They went this way!" Riker's hands ball into fists. "We can't stay here long." Ryker decides to split up briefly to look for ferry supplies, instructing Luna to stay hidden. "I'll be right back," he vows sincerely. Luna rummages through an open crate, accidentally knocking over a flask, which shatters loudly. "No," she whispers in panic. Hearing the noise, Ryker rushes back in, his eyes wide. "What did you do?" he hisses. But they both understand they have no time to waste. With no real option, Ryker shouts, "We need to move, now!" And they sprint deeper into the cargo area, seeking an escape route. They hear shouts from the invaders echo behind them as they reach a large door. "Help me with this," Ryker urges, signaling to another lock. With a frantic push, Ryker finally unlocks the door, flinging it open. "Let's go, before they catch us," he exhorts, urgency lacing his tone. They plunge into the new corridor, but it splits into two paths just ahead. "Left or right?" Ryker asks, panic creeping in. "Right," Luna decides, without hesitation. There's a faint sound, maybe help or escape. They follow her instinct, adrenaline pulsing. They sprint down the right corridor and soon uncover what looks like an emergency exit. "Over there!" Ryker points excitedly. As they approach the door, Luna pauses, her instincts shouting that it's too easy. "Wait, Ryker, something feels wrong," she warns. Before the words fully leave her lips, the exit explodes outward, sending debris flying. Ryker shouts, "Get back!" as they dodge the debris. Regaining their bearings, Ryker exclaims, "We can't go back. The only way is forward." He pulls Luna into the wreckage, navigating the new path. Emerging from the debris, they find themselves in a dimly lit maintenance area. "There's gotta be a way out here," Luna declares, eyes scanning frantically. They hear the unmistakable sounds of the infected drawing closer. "We can't stay here," Ryker states, panic creeping in. Luna spots access panels on the wall. "If we can get through there, we might reach the surface," she urges. As they work to open one of the panels, a loud crash submits that they are no longer alone. Ryker turns white. "Hurry!" he yells. They scramble through the narrow opening just as the infected swarm into the room behind them. Ryker cries out, "Go! Go!" Emerging on the surface, they gasp for fresh air, their environment starkly contrasting the chaos inside. Luna whispers, "We made it, for now." From the shadows, they hear voices of survivors. "Are you all right?" one calls out, their eyes bright with hope. "We need to gather everyone and fight back," Ryker asserts, adrenaline washing over them. "Then we need the cure." Luna pulls out the vials they'd secured. "I think this might work. We can make a difference," she declares, hope igniting.